Hey guys, me Dave. It's June 11th, so I just wanted to give you an update. Kind of go over what's going on. I told you something huge was going on. Boy, I gotta try to shave. I can't get up, so I gotta try to figure that out. Um, I'm still here, but trying to hang in here as long as I can because something huge. I told you something huge was going on. Didn't I tell you that the last video? And then some guy left comments. I don't know if he was a perp or not. He's telling me to wake up and all this stuff. And he tried getting through to me. And oh my god. Well, something happened. Something huge is happening. This is just the beginning. This is not only about immigration, you guys. This is about something bigger. Um, I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail because I think I know what's going on. Other people think they know what's going on. Um, I tried telling my sister about this, that Trump is trying to save lives, and she just doesn't get it. Oh, well, he's cutting off Medicare. Well, he's not cutting off Medicare. You know, that it came from his own words. He's not cutting off Medicare. Some people in Congress or the Senate or whatever, they want to cut Medicare. Trump does not. He said, "Don't touch Medicare and Social Security." But some people just they watch that, the mainstream media and stuff. But anyway, so I've been watching all kinds of stuff on X, all kinds of videos. Writers, they called in the Marines, and from what I hear, these Marines are the baddest of the bad. Apparently, they've been out in the desert training nonstop. Um, oh, what are they called? The War Dogs or something? I guess they're badass guys. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about nothing. I guess you don't mess with these Marines. Now they're in LA, but this is spreading. Just like Trump and everyone else thought it would spread. So now it's Atlanta, L.A., New York, Florida, um, Georgia Georgia, or whatever. I don't know. But it's spreading like wildfire. So they got the big. This weekend is going to be crazy. They got the big um, parade in Washington D.C. to celebrate the military's birthday. I think that's it, and plus Trump's birthday. And they got tanks and all kinds of stuff moving in for the parade. And so there's a website up. Uh, it's called No Kings Day or something like that. No King something. It was on X. They're looking for protesters to join across the country to kind of take over the country. They're looking for millions and millions of people to overthrow, riot, cause none but trouble. Um, uh, I mean, it's just there's so much crap on X that you look at it and you have to take a break because it's just overwhelming because there's so many videos, so many people leaving, making videos of themselves, but of the riots and all this stuff, and then um, Trump and those guys expected this. One guy made a video. He kind of explained that, and I've been saying this for months, the good guys are going to get us out of this, you guys, me and you, out of this targeting program. Um, but the Trump, they kind of expected stuff like this. It sounds like they got some tricks up their sleeves. It sounds like they got secret, powerful military good guys that have a special way of handling this if it really, which it might really get out of hand. And then they might enact this special law. I forgot what it's called, insurrection law or something like that. I'm not sure, but so it could be martial law, you guys. All around major cities. I'm sure it'll be coming to Minneapolis and St. Paul. Probably not up here as much, but they haven't forgot about us, you guys. The riot is a distraction. I think the Dems are digging themselves a hole. They're doing this to themselves, supporting the rioters and the illegals and all stuff. And they're violent and they're threatening to get millions of these people and take over the country and take over police and the military, which is not going to happen. Trump's like, we're not going to back down. We're going to continue with these raids. They're going to be removed out of the country and all this stuff. They haven't forgot about us, you guys. Just remember that. So shit's just getting started. It's really going to hit the fan. I thought they kind of put a cap on it. I thought they kind of stopped it, but it's back up and they got a curfew and nobody's really listening to the curfew in California. Oh yeah, San Francisco, LA, San Diego now, I think. So it's spreading. The Democrats are not condemning this behavior. They're kind of provoking it. So they think they are paid, you guys. They're paid protesters by some billionaires. It sounds like there's video on X of a guy coming with a truckload of gas masks, handing out to the rioters, gas masks and stuff. So, and there's people with T-shirts on, F-ICE and all this stuff. Well, I mean, obviously this has been planned for the rioters and illegals for a while, and the people that are funding this, it is funded. Someone found an ad on Craigslist saying that they would pay $6,000 to $12,000 a week to protest. They kind of hit it, it's just crazy. So it's going to get crazier. It's overwhelming if you're on X because it's not on Facebook at all. So I don't know if they kind of block this stuff out. You don't see it on Facebook at all. But on X, it's everywhere. Even some of the representatives are saying, yeah, we tracked down who's paying for this. And they're going to get charged, investigated and charged and all this stuff. And and then the Dems are like, oh, it's not violent. And they're showing 10 police cars on fire and, stuff like that. So it's crazy. I told you something huge was happening. It is. I'm right again. If you look and listen to my videos, I will remove any negative comments because I've been right all along. This isn't about just the rioters. It's about us too, in saving lives, in saving the world, pretty much. The good guys are in charge. They know what they're doing. It's been planned for a long time, you guys. And we've been waiting decades for this. So call it a civil war, call it a revolution. I don't know what you want to call it, but we've been waiting for this. It's going to get worse before it gets better, obviously, but hang in there. I'm trying to hang in here as long as I can. If they send me to the hospital, they send me to the hospital. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I got food. I got stuff to drink. I got water. And I got chewing tobacco. So I'm laying here like a stiff, pretty much, because I can't walk and hardly move. But I'm gonna try to hang in there as long as I can, and we're gonna get help. We really are, you guys. They're not gonna forget about us. They're saving the world from this and transhumanism. By the way, Congress is talking about transhumanism and stuff like that. Computer, the brain interface. I mean, it's there. This is not a mistake, you guys. The good guys are finally in charge, and they're gonna save lives around the world, not just the U.S. So anyway, just a short video. I'm gonna, I don't know, watch some videos on YouTube and stuff, and I will hang in there, you guys. I'll talk to you later.